lonely man, bundled in a worn jacket, stumbles through a dense, primeval forest under a sliver of moonlight. Gnarled, ancient trees cast long, distorted shadows as a heavy, unnatural fog rolls across the uneven ground. The swirling mist obscures his path, pressing in with cold, damp air, as his ragged breathing fills the silence. The only sound is the crunch of leaves under his heavy boots, a lonely rhythm in the encroaching darkness. The lonely man pushes deeper into the forest, swallowed by a thick, suffocating fog. Twisted branches overhead reach out like skeletal fingers, casting eerie, isolating shadows. A distant owl's hoot echoes, unnervingly close, then fades into a chilling, deeper silence. He pulls his jacket tighter, a shiver running down his spine as the cold seeps into his bones. His eyes dart nervously from side to side, a growing sense of profound unease etched on his face. Every precarious step he takes is swallowed by the deep, isolating shadows of the night. The lonely man emerges into a small, eerie clearing, the fog swirling like a living entity around his knees. Twisted trees surrounding the clearing appear grotesque in the dim, ethereal light filtering through the mist. He stops, a primal instinct warning him of something unseen in the oppressive silence. A distant owl hoots again, but this time it sounds like a mocking laugh, disturbingly closer than before. A shiver runs down his spine, and he slowly turns, his breath catching in his throat, eyes wide with terror. The silence stretches, pregnant with dread, as his wide eyes dart through the oppressive mist. Arthur, a solitary figure, pushes deeper into the oppressive silence of an ancient, gnarled forest. Massive trees, heavy with moss, loom around him, their branches twisted like arthritic fingers. An unseen, biting wind whispers mournfully through the leaves, a chilling, constant companion. Suddenly, Arthur halts, his gaze fixed on a barely visible anomaly hidden within the dense foliage. His eyes narrow, a flicker of curiosity and apprehension crossing his face as he peers into the shadows. Arthur pushes through a final curtain of branches, revealing an old, two-story house. Its wooden walls are rotted and splintered, and several windows are shattered, gaping like empty eyes. The house leans precariously, as if on the verge of collapse, a ghostly sentinel against the sky. Despite the daylight, a faint, rhythmic flicker of light can be seen from one of the upper windows, a haunting pulse. The wind picks up, making the surrounding tree branches sway and creak like old bones, a mournful whisper. This eerie symphony intensifies the profound silence that otherwise engulfs the area, a chilling embrace. Arthur stands at the threshold of the abandoned house, dust motes dancing in the fading light, the air thick with decay. Flickering light from upstairs casts eerie, dancing shadows on the grimy walls, beckoning him deeper. He takes a cautious step, a floorboard groaning under his weight, breaking the overwhelming quiet. His breath fogs in the cold interior, a stark visual of the chilling atmosphere he now inhabits. Worn leather boots crunch on dry leaves, each step echoing with an ominous finality as a man approaches. The decaying house looms, a skeletal silhouette against the fading twilight, its broken windows like vacant eyes. A chilling whisper of wind rustles through overgrown branches, a ghostly sigh in the desolate landscape. His face, glimpsed in profile, reveals a grim resolve battling deep apprehension as he faces the looming darkness. The man steps onto the decaying porch, its wooden boards groaning ominously under his weight in the frigid night air. Behind him, a faint, flickering light from within the abandoned house hints at an unseen presence, a silent sentinel. He pauses, his breath misting in the cold, a moment of profound hesitation etched on his face. His hand, trembling slightly, reaches towards the dilapidated front door, its splintered wood dark and foreboding. The air crackles with unspoken tension as he stands on the precipice of the unknown, poised to enter. The man pushes open a heavy wooden door, revealing a gaping darkness that swallows the light from outside. A gust of cold, musty air escapes, carrying the scent of decay and something metallic. His face, illuminated by the faint light, reveals eyes wide with a chilling mixture of fear and morbid fascination. He takes a hesitant, trembling step into the absolute, suffocating silence of the abandoned house. The heavy door creaks shut behind him, plunging him into the oppressive gloom. A final, echoing thud reverberates through the foyer, sealing his fate within the silent dark. The midday sun casts long, skeletal shadows across the dilapidated house, its paint peeling like sunburnt skin. Mismatched wooden boards cover the windows, giving the house a blind, desolate stare. Alara approaches with cautious grace, her earth-toned clothes blending with the muted landscape, prepared for the unknown. Her hand hovers over the tarnished doorknob, a moment of tense anticipation before entering the silent, eerie dwelling. The heavy wooden door groans open with a metallic shriek, revealing a cavernous darkness within. Dust motes dance in the slivers of light piercing through gaps in the boarded windows, illuminating stale, decaying air. Alara steps inside, her footsteps echoing unnaturally on the unseen floor, a chilling silence amplifying her presence. A faint, almost imperceptible whisper brushes past her ear, too indistinct for words, yet undeniably present and unsettling. Alara moves through the oppressive gloom, her flashlight beam a solitary cut through the profound darkness. Cobwebs hang like shrouds from the ceiling, a silent testament to the house's long-forgotten secrets. Furniture draped in white sheets resemble ghostly figures, their silent forms watching her every move. As she ventures deeper, hushed whispers grow clearer, a cacophony of voices just beyond comprehension. An unnerving atmosphere of unseen eyes watching her every move settles upon Alara, a chill down her spine. Golden dust motes dance in the slivers of light, piercing the gloom of an abandoned living room. Furniture draped in white sheets stands like an eerie, ghostly assembly frozen in time. A broken mirror on the wall reflects distorted, haunting images of the room's slow decay. The air hangs heavy and still, thick with the suffocating scent of mildew and forgotten memories. On a dusty side table, a single, unlit candle sits, a silent sentinel beneath a thick layer of grime. Every detail whispers of a past long gone, a once vibrant life now reduced to a haunting stillness. An imperceptible shiver runs through the abandoned living room, making the dust motes freeze then swirl with renewed vigor. A faint, cold breeze, from nowhere, rustles the dust sheets, an unseen presence stirring the air. Without warning, the wick of a candle on the side table spontaneously ignites, casting a small, flickering glow. The flame dances erratically, illuminating the dust and the fragmented reflection in the broken mirror, fighting the gloom. In the abandoned living room, the candle's flame flickers, casting grotesque, dancing shadows that writhe across the walls and floor. An icy chill descends, making the very air prickle with an unseen, frigid presence. A low, almost imperceptible hum vibrates through the floorboards, a sinister pulse in the silence. The broken mirror's reflection of the room warps and distorts, as if reality itself is fraying at the edges. An undeniable, malevolent energy now asserts itself, a silent, powerful presence filling the space.